the likes of those cataclysms or the flag and drags to help isolate and lock down targets. Needs to have those equalizers be on point because Marin, one of the best rumbles in the world, wasn't really feeling it today.
One more small point I want to talk about is another one of the reasons why you wouldn't draft Camille in this draft is you consider they have a Tristana, and exiting out of the bot lane with a turret lead is important. If you draft a Camille, you need your jungler to play around top side to get the Camille through the early levels. Rek'Sai would probably prefer to play around Tristana's lane to ensure the early turret, and this allows the Rumble to just lane pretty happily against the Renekton and also allow Cuz to focus on other parts of the map.
All right, well, Longzhu bringing this Tristana back out yet again here for Prey, and BDD going to be looking to pad that KDA even further with this Galio that is seemingly unkillable when piloted by him. Let's see if they can close it out for another 2-0 victory here today, or if this will be a 3-game series. Let's go ahead and load onto the Rift.
Here to stop him from getting back to the lane without being spotted.
He connects, he's going to go low. He goes forward with that Q, but Khan just has to use the flash to get himself out safely.
Kuzan smartly playing towards the top side where the rest of his team is.
Looking for the taunt, flashes in, lands in. Kuzan could just flash over the wall. It's not going to give him much of an opportunity to do so. Chasing in is Cuz, and he comes up with the first blood.
I just love these two players who were in the Longzhu organization in spring. Cuz not on the roster, only in the roster as a streamer, and getting ready to go in.
Could just try to bait this one out as they will be pushing through. Khan gonna get locked up. Cocoon comes down. He goes dangerously low, yeah. Will connect, and Repel will keep him safe, so just a couple turret shots connecting in onto So-On. They were there for the setup, but it's too much damage.
Yeah, BDD started to talk to me. Horrible one. Bit of a ditch. He is.
Oh, Snowflower going low. Ignite coming through yet again. Dashes away. Prey
more
looking
auto.
for the kill. Yeah, flashes in, finds it. And now he's got the reset on the jump, but doesn't even need it because there's a dark passage.
Teddy's first thought was to walk up aggressively to try to dissuade damage, but that meant he wasn't in heal range.
Pushing forward here, looking for Teddy, drops down the box. He does have the flash available. Uses the Feather Storm. Look connecting in, finds Snowflower. BDD will arrive, flashes in, has the taunt, and they'll take him down. Prey scoops up his second kill.
Can't get sucked into 2v2s when the Galio ultimate is available. Mistake from Jinair thinking they could go aggressive. Teddy was chunked out, so Snowflower probably had to go in. There was really no other there weak. And very rarely do they misstep on that, as Khan is overextended, but that's because Cuz is here too.
It's going to be the 2v2 here, but Khan's still taking quite a bit of damage in the exchange. Repel coming through, Umti flashing in, looking for the kill, and should be able to get it. One more Q would take him down. In the meantime, it's actually going to be So-On trading up, takes out Cuz, and now BDD is overstepped, and Kuzan is coming by. Doesn't have the Nethergrass, but honestly, might not even need it. Dark Passage coming through, Malefic Visions ticking away, but BDD, he will survive, but that's still 2 kills for 0 in favor of Jinair.
Cast a curse to a small degree here, but Gorilla and Prey are strong. So-On continues to push up. And now they're going to be defensive, looking for a pick if Jinair get too frisky around the enemy red.
And Longzhu just took off with it all. So this is still dangerous territory to be in. Jinair need to be able to grow something a bit more substantial than this.
Can always be more. That's what we learned from Longzhu when they explode games.
Oh,
here it starts.
Yeah, hook coming through. Pop up immediately there, and Prey, he's just going to find another one. 3 kills out of the 4 going over to him. And that should be a...
They could just chase onto him as a 5-man unit.
I mean, they could just try to go ahead and lock him down, as you say. Coon connects in onto Cuz. Hero's entrance help keep him alive. Not going to get much of a pop-up, and Snowflower goes in deep, and he is going to go down as Prey finds yet another kill. 4th of the game, I do believe it. Teddy is just burning alive. Nethergrass goes down onto Khan.
It's Prey.
He stays alive, has the Zodiacs, and Prey is just resetting all over the place. Explosive. The will charge will go off. A triple kill over to him. Can he get the quadra? The answer is going to be no. BDD scoops that one up for himself as Umti makes it out on the other side of the pit, but Prey is still on the hunt, jumps over, and he should be going down. Death sentence to lock him into place. He's going to get popped. Delayed quadra kill, I do believe, there for Prey. BDD coming back in with the TP. That's Baron over to Longzhu.
And ironically, we were waiting on Robin, so the confidence there, just like Umti's re-emergence on Jinair, he's been able to never really have as pronounced a drop-off in performance with his team being so strong around him, and then it's just superstars really in every other role, Achilles.
That's going to be the engage as they just go straight in on to Prey, and they delete him. Kill going over to Umti now, looking for more Gorilla, get a flash away. still has the sanctity of this mid-tier 1 turret to hide under. But without Prey, Jin Air could just turn their sights over onto that Baron.
Yes, so try and force it though. This is one way to force the enemy to come to you.
It's going to be the do or die time here. Troll Ward not in the pit. The hook comes down to the Sohan yet again. They flame in the box, falls. Cuz going up into the front line will go low. The Nethergrass bound onto him, but the hero's entrance is there to keep him alive. Now Kuzan going low, has to flash away as BDD cheats forward. Takes a hell of a lot of damage, and he's going to be the first one that falls. Umti finds the kill, so Jin Air coming out on top. Longzhu are going to have to try to retreat back over to the base, but Jin Air are bringing up the minion wave in mid.
Yeah, Longzhu had to turn because they didn't have the vision behind the pit to be able to evaluate how to stop it. And then they fought away from Prey. Prey was fighting onto the Renekton. No one else was. Jin Air is going to barrel down mid lane and take this mid lane inhibitor.
Yeah, there's going to be nothing that Longzhu can do to stop this in time. They find that. Everything that they did to try to take out Sohan completely negated. He TP's back in, and now Jin Air has to approach this one so carefully if they want the win, but the Dragon is leashing back into the pit.
So tense at the 47-minute mark. We're waiting for the first skill shot to hit, maybe even the smite. It might decide it.
It's a massive wave pushing up into the top side. Cuz is going to go in. Equalizer gets dropped, but it's not really hitting anybody. But it's going to be Gorilla, the first one to fall. They're able to trade back. They get rid of Kuzan, but they need so much more than this. Khan trying to retreat. Will be taken down as Teddy just goes ahead. Takes him out. The double kill going over to him. BDD desperately trying to retreat with the Justice Punch. Seems like he might make it out with his life, but that is still 3 members dead on the side of Longzhu and might just be the game. We'll go ahead. We'll make it 4. BDD goes down. It's just Cuz, but the Super Creeps are in the base. They're empowered, and they will win this game too.
And it looked like an inevitability for Longzhu. He's seen it so many times before, but one mistake from Prey punishes them, and Jin Air forced them to game 3.
So very close. Longzhu, that slow mid-game, not going for any engages, not really having a way of finding them. They finally get a lead, and then Prey getting caught just throws it all in the trash.
And people will look at the draft and say, why? Why the low engage? But remember that Longzhu were very far ahead when they were following their win conditions, when they were playing around. Prey was at 7 kills, and so many items, close to 6 before Teddy had put down 3.5.